Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Been working a bunch on the F100 to get you guys some decent update content on it. Obviously if you saw my little reel there, or the short video, I did get it running. And the tuner put a little low idle on it, so it sounds pretty funny just sitting here. But yeah, if you haven't watched the other videos, I've got this is a 59 F100. Quite a bit of different parts on it. It's kind of pieced together, but I have a 2006 BRM TDI, which is a 1.9 liter Volkswagen diesel, and I've got this giant GTC 4088 turbo on here to experiment when we could make this thing spool at. And yeah, I just had to get some electrical put in it, get some gauges so I could kind of see what was going on when we get it on the road. And anyway, I used a lot of the same parts I used on my other swaps before this. The same intercooler and radiator as the Dakota swap has, and it's got a 4L60 that I had laying around here with the TDC adapter plate. And we've got 300 horse injectors in it, and I've got a little bit of a ride-along video here to show you. Been trying to kind of not completely put this engine together, or just mount the turbo completely, so I don't have all the gauges, sensors put in. A lot of that stuff's hanging there. I just have this cheap little Chinese adapter to get the turbo mounted up. So trying to see, because I'd want to secure it quite a bit better. It's already showing signs of cracking, that adapter. But anyway, just trying to get on the road and see if that turbo is even realistic at all to use. I thought from all my reading online that this Ford 9-inch in the rear should have been about a 411 or a 492 gear set, and just already getting this thing on the road and trying to spool the turbo up, I'm doing over 70 mile an hour in second gear. So from the math, with these 30-inch tires, I am probably, I don't know if this is like a 340 gear set in the rear end or what, but it is way too tall to be running a 4L60. I am at like 1400 RPM on the highway in overdrive, so it's not going to work as well as I wanted to test it with. I may end up having to throw a new third member in it before I can really tell what's going on. But just got it out on the highway a few times here, and it's kind of crazy with the vanes completely closed on that 4088. It is starting to spool up and make some whistling noises and give me a couple of PSI, even down at 2000 RPM. Which is insane. I mean, that thing's off an 8.7 liter case tractor, and I actually have a picture of a couple of a combine and a tractor that these turbos are come factory on. And yeah, just to be making boost down there that low is kind of crazy. But even at like 2500 RPM, I can build up to about 5 pounds of boost, but it's really not enough to hold speed. So I think I would need, probably a 3000 RPM stall converter in this transmission, which isn't a big deal, but I'm just trying to decide if it's drivable or not on the highway as a single turbo. So I'm going to do some more testing here, but I wanted to get you guys a little bit of a ride-along video just to show you what it sounds like. I got quite a few holes in the floorboard I need to patch up because it is just noisy as could be, and I just have a 4-inch downpipe on this thing right now, so it's pretty loud. But when you're building your own project, it's pretty fun. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot more else to update you guys on yet. I'm going to try and get the tuning worked out to where we can spool this turbo up. I think it's a little low on fuel. I've gotten it to light like one time around 5000 RPM, which is pretty high, but I can actually spin this engine a little bit more than that. So we'll see what I can get it fine-tuned at, and just see if it's drivable at all. But it is pretty crazy. Around 3,000 to 3,500 RPM, I can start to spool this thing up at least enough that it'll hold speed on the highway, and that's kind of crazy. I really was not expecting this thing to work at all, so still not 100% sold on it, but you guys can see what you think, and I'll just keep working on it and give you another update pretty soon. All right, well, I've just gotten it out on the highway a couple of times here. I definitely have some major rattles to figure out, so hopefully you guys don't get too distracted by that in the video. But we'll go ahead and hop in it and go for a little cruise here. Oh, so I don't have most of these gauges hooked up yet, but you'll be able to see this is actually the line pressure on the transmission. Obviously RPM, engine temp. I don't have the boost pressure set up. I got a gauge to put in it, or actually it's going to be on here. But for now I'm just looking at this actual map. So it's showing the atmospheric pressure as well. So it's going to be whatever that is plus. But yeah, and then oil pressure obviously. That's about all I have hooked up for right now. Just getting it on the road here. And just kind of seeing if this turbo is going to work or not. We're still kind of fine-tuning the boost at full throttle. I don't quite have enough fuel to spool it up yet. We're going to see if we can mess with that. But for now, so I'm just manually shifting that 4L60. I've got power to the solenoid, so it just shifts through each gear one at a time. And we'll go ahead and start out here. It's kind of crazy though, you can hear that turbo kicking in even down here in the 2,000 RPM ranges. It's only 1 pound of boost, but it's starting to do stuff even clear down here. And it's super loud with only the downpipe on it. But yeah, like I say, you can see that boost is starting to come in just crazy low. But then you get it down there around 2,000 and it can't really spool it up at all. Trying to go a little. Anyway, as you guys can see, there's definitely some work to do to see if we can make this thing work okay on the highway with that huge turbo. So we'll see. We'll work on some tuning some more and just using it to move the swampers up to put on the Jeep because we're headed to the lake. And so that's about all I got on it for now. I do kind of like that low idle though. It's pretty fun, especially on this thing. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated as we get it closer to functioning and hopefully get it on the highway more. So thanks for watching.